Well, it's really funny, and I hate to say this, but the very people that do that have been the very ones that have been hacked. So it's a multifaceted situation. Is some of that important? Yes, but you're going to have to, if you want Experian to, or Equifax or whoever, if you want someone to monitor your medical record information, you have a particular medical record with Central Baptist, you have to put it in. So you got to give it to somebody so they can monitor that. The likelihood is not as big, but those are big targets. They know that they're doing it. I think on some levels, now, what we do is the same thing, but we do it on a domain level. So we're auditing, wesimplifyit.com. I think it's a personal opinion. I can't, it'd be really bad for me to say it's a must, and then you go do it and then something happens. But if you put tech information out there to be audited, there's always a risk that something can come from that. I do think though, from a, so like we have a service that's very similar to that we offer. It doesn't really do anything for us. It's just more about the people that we work with and their employees. That gives you like a $1 million policy. If it's a family, you get two $1 million policies, and it does some of that same thing. At the end of the day, the limiter really is, what information am I providing to what websites? Where am I logging into places that I shouldn't? Am I using inconsistent passwords? Because that's what you should do. Am I using something like LastPass that will create and hold that password for me in an encrypted format? So LastPass is there's one password, there's these password vaults that are encrypted. Some are cloud-based, risk. Some are locally based, not so much risk, but it's where you feel comfortable and where you're worried about it. There are plenty of people in here that may never get hit in their whole life, but Marriott, who's a Marriott person, odds are you got something out there, to some degree. Now, whether it's important, whether it's your first name or your last name, who cares? But we talked about it, as we start to advance organizations, and everything advance-wise is going to what? Technology. And everything that's technology is vulnerable. Everything is vulnerable. So I would, as a IT professional, I would probably I'd stay away from giving you an ultimate decision as to whether it's a good thing or bad.